Okay, hello beautiful Aries people. My name is Jessica from Prospect Park Tarot, and today we will be doing your October 2019 reading as it pertains to your general circumstances for the month ahead. And without further ado, I'd just like to jump right in. But before I do that, I just want to say thank you so much, Spirit, for allowing me to be a vessel to transmit those messages that you believe the Aries people should be receiving at this time. I ask that you give me clarity, comprehension, understanding to receive those messages that are yours and not tainted by my own worldview. I ask that you give me the clearest message for the Aries people that you can as possible, and I allow that you allow those messages to flow through me within the same manner. And now I am ready to start. So whatever cards that you bestow upon us right now are the cards that I will begin to read. And before these cards start falling out, I just want to let you guys know that 2 cards already fell out, but I threw them back in the deck because I wasn't done with my prayer. But the 2 cards that came out was the Death card, and then right after that was the Sun card. And I feel like that will be a very beautiful representation of the month you guys have ahead. I feel like you guys may be coming from a period of regression, stress, decay, damage, whatever the case may be, but I definitely feel like something may have felt missing or lost, or something had to be let go of, whether you wanted to or not, being sensitive to whatever implications of the cases that is. But right after that is the Sun card, so I definitely feel like whatever it was that you felt lost, very quickly it's starting to take shape as new life, new passions. Wow, that's beautiful. New joy, new something. But I'm still asking Spirit to let this spread go, and Spirit is taking their sweet time, so that is okay. Thank you so much, Spirit. Gotcha. So the first card we have in the past is the Queen of Swords in the reverse. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, I get a couple things. I get the strength. I get the tenacity. But what I don't see is the vision. What I don't see is the clarity. So with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, I definitely feel like you guys may have come from a period where you may have been working. You may have been directing yourself, doing everything that you felt like you needed to do or whatever, but you may not have known what it was going to lead to at all. And it may have left you very confused. It may have left you looking like a mean or angry person, and that's not the kind of person you are. But that's definitely what I'm getting from this reading. So right now in the present, you have the King of Pentacles. That talks about abundance. That talks about stability, security, riches, whatever the case may be. Also, it points to air signs. So Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So this may be a person that can be coming into your life right now. And let's get a clarification to see what exactly this King of Pentacles is talking about. Okay, so I am getting the sense that this is a person. And if it's not a person, it may be the way you're feeling. But it was clarified with the Seven of Swords that makes me feel like you may have felt like something has been taken from you. Wrongfully taken from you. You may have taken this away from yourself. This may have been a situation with an earth sign to where you kind of over-exaggerate. We got the King of Pentacles, we got the Seven of Swords, and we got the Ten of Swords. So I definitely feel like there may have been a situation where you over-exaggerated a certain circumstance with a certain person. And I feel like that manifested into your reality. And whatever situation that happened with this person caused you to feel like the Ten of Swords. It caused you to feel betrayed. It caused you to feel backstabbed, pained, whatever the case may be. But it is the Ten of Swords. So I definitely feel like whatever situation this was with a person, I definitely feel like it is with a person. I don't really get the feeling that this is with you. But with the Ten of Swords right here, it lets me know that this was necessary in some way. I feel like there was something with this person that you had to experience. There was something that this person offered you to open you up. I feel like when I talked about the death card before, it may be with this earth sign. It may be with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I feel like this pain and all the wounds that they left open left space for something new to sprout from it. And, okay. So next we have your best course of action. It is the Hierophant in the reverse. So your best course of action as of right now would be to go the unconventional route. Do the uncomfortable thing. Do the not common thing for the type of person that you are. Thank you so much. Oh, that's beautiful. But I definitely feel like you can find your niche. You can find your place. You can find where you feel most accepted through doing those things that you want to do instead of doing those things that you feel like you should be doing. Doing things a different way, finding a different method. But what exactly, what specifically is this talking about? With the Hierophant in reverse, it also makes me feel like it could be another earth sign, like a Virgo. But thank you so much. We got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Interesting. For your best course of action, tap into your creative abilities. But also, don't be afraid to allow your emotions to open up at this time, because I feel like you tapping into your creative abilities, you being more unconventional, you being different, you doing those things that you want to do instead of what you should do or what you're supposed to do, is going to get you to a place where you feel a little more secure. But not only that, with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, I feel like you may be pushing some people away. You may be pushing these opportunities away, so I'm warning you not to, okay? If there's something that you want to do, but you feel like you aren't the right person to do it, that is wrong. That is not right. But also, I do feel like there can be a chance that you may be blocking your blessings by blocking your emotions, or allowing your emotions to come out in ways that aren't a very accurate representation of yourself. Let's keep it going. So as for your external influences, you have two cards. You have the Emperor and you have the Two of Pentacles. The Emperor talks about two things in general. It talks about a very strong masculine figure in your life. And also you. This is the Aries card. Oh my gosh, this is the Aries card. And it also talks about control. It talks about authority. It talks about also the government, any kind of form of control and authority. And it is coupled with the Two of Pentacles. That makes me feel like there is some kind of balance that needs to happen between you and the authority figures within your life, or you and the way you view yourself. A part of me feels like a lot of you may be playing too small, and I just told this to the Sagittarius people in the last reading. I feel like the month of October for you guys will be the kind that challenges you to step into your throne, to step into your authoritative abilities. And we began with the Queen of Swords, so it's like you still had the authority, but you weren't using it right because there was no vision behind it. So I definitely feel like you need to start balancing out what you do for yourself and what you do for others. Start instilling boundaries within yourself. Start instilling some discipline within yourself. Also, this could be about a father figure or an authority figure in your life, to where you need to balance what you can do for them and what you can do for yourself, okay? But I definitely feel like with the Emperor in the upright, I definitely feel like you guys, that is so beautiful. I feel like you guys are, from this situation right here, from this death, I feel like you will start to feel the sun within this area, where you start to contemplate, how am I going to start stepping into my power? How am I going to start demanding respect for the person that I am and the things I have to offer in this world? How will I start balancing everything I have to do and who I am with what I want to do and who I want to be? And that will be that Sun card for you. And for your outcome, you've got the Six of Wands and the Seven of Wands in the reverse, which is absolutely beautiful, because the Six of Wands talks about you being recognized for your work. Okay, you're the one wearing the laurel. You are the one. You are the topic of discussion. Okay, people are saying thank you for what you have to participate. Okay, you're being appreciated, and not only that, but I feel like you are getting to a point where you realize when you be who you are, when you be who you want to be instead of what people expect you to be, you don't have to fight as much. You don't have to fight with yourself. You don't have to fight with your spirituality, and you don't have to fight with other people. When you release, when you allow yourself to be who you are and nothing else. I didn't get an underlying energy, so let's do that right now. Thank you so much, Spirit. Let's do an underlying energy. I'm going to shuffle this 3 times. You got the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Let's clarify the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Because the 8 of Cups in the reverse, ooh, that's a lot. We're not going to take all of these. Oh, wait, you know what? I think we are going to take all of these because they may be fitting for you guys, and I don't want to switch your message up. But here's what I got. So you got the 8 of Cups in the reverse. The 8 of Cups in reverse tells me that you moved on from something, but now you kind of want to move back to it. But I definitely feel like moving back to whatever it is that you moved on from is a terrible choice. And let me tell you, well, let me not say terrible choice. Let me just say, it can awaken you to what you deserve and what you need. When you realize that being complacent and satisfying people other than yourself and everything other than yourself doesn't reap the rewards that you thought they would. Because you have the 7 of Cups, you have the 8 of Swords, and you have the 5 of Swords in the reverse. So what this tells me is that emotionally and intellectually, those are where your challenges lie, okay? So I feel like if there's any pain, if there's any loss that you have felt in this time, it's definitely showing up in your underlying energy, but it's also showing up and it's showing you what you need to change, okay? This 8 of Swords right here lets me know that you may be blowing a situation a little out of proportion. It shows me that you may be identifying with those bad things in your life, but when good things in your life happens, it's like, oh yay, cool, whatever. But when those bad things happen, you're like, damn, that's me. And no, it's not you. It's just a certain circumstance and a certain situation. The 7 of Cups tells me that you may feel overburdened. You may feel like you have a lot of things to answer to, like you have a lot on your mind, a lot on your plate, and you don't know which way to go. And that's the same vibe that I got with this Queen of Swords. Okay? So it is very important for you guys, I feel, to do the thing that feels right intrinsically. Not right as in this is what I have to do, but right as in this is what I've always wanted to do. This is what I wish I could do. Start tapping into your dreams. Start tapping into your wishful thinking. And start making those fantasies a reality. Because with this Hierophant in the reverse, I feel like you can definitely thrive this month off of doing something different than what people expect you to do. And then you have the 5 of Swords. So I feel like a lot of what is going on, if you do feel like you were at odds with the world or at odds with yourself, it is really with yourself. I get the feeling that you may be selling yourself a little too short. And hopefully by the end of the month with this 2 of Pentacles and this Emperor card, you will start to realize the power that you have and what you have to offer this world. Dear Aries people, we need y'all. Don't go back to the old shit, no matter how enticing it looks and feels. And I'm going to tell you the same thing I told the Sagittarius people, because this may be the running theme of the month of October for a lot of people. Don't play small. Don't regress back into spaces you already grew out of. It doesn't fit anymore. And if you try to fit into spaces that you no longer... Wow. Yo, can we talk about confirmation? It says don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you. But anyways, like I was saying, when we force ourselves to fit in places that don't fit us anymore, that like it's like trying on your baby clothes. You're not a baby anymore. Let them go. Donate them. Donate those circumstances to someone else. Buy yourself a new set of clothes. So the next one says take a fucking trip. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. Okay? Strive for new experiences. Be as unconventional and creative as possible this month, okay? Because that's where you will start to test your limits and your boundaries, and you will start to stretch those limits and boundaries so that you can do more than you even thought you could. So that you could do more without anybody's permission, without anybody's sight. And the last one says you need a big fucking hug, okay? So definitely, as it pertains to your mental environment and the way you think and the clarity that you feel in this world, the best thing you can do in the month of October is to do something different. Something different that you wanted to do. For example, if you say, I've always wanted to go on a hike, but you never have because maybe you're not the type of person to go out in the wilderness and do those kind of things. Do that this month. If you're the type of person who's always been interested in art but never did it because you thought your art was trash, or that whatever the case may be, allow yourself to be a beginner in the situation. Because that's where you will find your control, and when you find your control, people will recognize that you've stepped into your power, that you respect yourself. Respect yourself this month, okay? But thank you so much, Aries people. That is your reading. I will be back in about 2 weeks for the mid-month reading. Until then, we'll catch up soon. Have a great day. Have a great year. Have a great life. Have a great eternity, whatever the case may be for you. Just do it on your throne. Okay? Bye, guys.